Hello, hello, beautiful souls. How are you today? Wow, this is Stacie Overman, your spiritual guide and your co-creator in Positive Change and the founder of this amazing Facebook group, Spiritual Awakening for Near-Death Experiencers. I have an amazing job. My job is helping you near-death experiencers and or people that have experienced traumatic things in life that have sparked your remembering or your spiritual awakening, if you will, right? And so, that being said, I have a 9-week program and my beautiful enrolled members are coming on today. His name is Adam, to share with you just a little bit of the amazing transformation he has gone through. Welcome, Adam. Hello, hello.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you doing today?
Great.
Awesome. Well, I was just sharing with everybody a little about what I do with my 9-week program. And Adam was so gracious to come on here and help more people really understand what this 9-week program does for people. It's transformational, and Adam is only completed, let's see, about 5 modules. He just started module 6, week 6, and he has already seen amazing results. And granted, my program is, I target market to mostly women, so mostly everybody's only seen women really interviewed so far. But Adam was so awesome. He was one of my first gentlemen to come on board because it was kind of, husband and wife kind of thing. And since I've got another gentleman in the group, so I don't ever want to rule out that guys aren't accepted. I want everyone to know guys are accepted too. So Adam, tell us a little about why the New You program was enticing to you. Like, what were you struggling with that really made you think this was the place you needed to be?
Right. Well, through my entire life, I've always felt like, even as a kid, I always felt like there was more. There was always something more, but I didn't know what that something was. And, I always felt like I wanted to change the world in some way. And at least, my part of the world that I was involved in was,
right.
And to me, I'm realizing now that was that spiritual pull, but then I didn't know what it was. I was essentially unknowingly looking for my life's purpose, my soul's purpose, without even really having an idea what that was or what that looked like.
Right, right. And you, I remember when we first met, you had even shared with me, you get these profound dreams, right? Like, that was a big topic of conversation for us.
Yeah. I always have received dreams and visions. Sometimes people call them visions, but these big movie picture scenes or whatever, but I get those a lot. I always have, and but I never knew what anything really meant. Realizing now, there's things that are representative in dreams that mean something else.
Mm-hmm.
A tree or a rock or a stream or a field or an animal of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
To me, didn't mean anything then. It was just a weird dream. But now, working through this program, things start to tie together of what all that was. So.
Awesome. So basically, you really wanted to help the world. You wanted to figure out what your soul purpose was. You knew there was a bigger meaning to life. And so
Yeah.
when you heard about some of the teachings that I could help you get through, those were the key elements that you would say helped you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's just, I had one, I think maybe 1 or 2 readings with you, beforehand. But something just clicks. When you feel something is right. And when we had those readings, I felt like there was a good spiritual connection. And now I'm realizing that's spiritual connection. But before I was just like, man, just really, you want to communicate more because you got all these things going on. But now for me, it's a spiritual connection that, maybe, we talk about soul contracts and things and a little bit of that. But, I think that maybe it's just everything falling in line in order, how we had described that beforehand.
Right. So, I always like to say it's kind of like our souls knew each other before we came to be incarnated in these physical bodies. And somewhere we sat around this amazing campfire and said, hey, when I'm this age and I live in this area, we're going to meet and we're just going to rock this whole spiritual journey together. That is awesome. Well, only being 5 weeks into the program, you have already shared with me some amazing things that are aha, just flooring to experience, because we don't normally experience this stuff on a daily basis. What would you like to share with the viewers that might be watching this video about what?
Sure. So, yeah, I've been through, I've completed 5 weeks of the program. I'm going into the 6th week. I think maybe one video within the 6th week.
Okay.
So I have experienced a lot of cool things. I mean, it's really awesome. I learned, through those 5 weeks, I learned about chakras and meditation and raising that vibration. I knew the program was more than just, here's the basics and you're on your own,
Right.
So you kind of helped walk me through some of these things. And so my experiences, my breakthroughs really were meeting and communicating with my spirit guide, finding my gifts, and through my gifts, which mine is, I call myself an empathic intuitive.
Awesome.
And so through those gifts, I communicate with my spirit guide. I got his name. I found out I have along with him, and how many I've had in the past. And those are just questions I've asked.
That is so exciting.
And I think that's really all they want. They're more than happy to help, but we gotta want it, and we gotta ask for it. So,
yeah.
But also I've met an angel, Mashadiel. That's how I pronounce it. But so I met and could envision and seeing, as I've said in other videos. But seeing is not really my thing. But I could really see and feel the presence and power of love. The gold, gold kind of aura-like light. The pale yellow gown. I could see a gold, like a rope kind of belt. And it was just awesome. But in that, I asked God to introduce me to an angel. And that's who God had brought forward. So Mashadiel says that he's there to help me in this journey along this process. He will also facilitate, messages between me and the divine, and which I'm thankful for. And I know a lot of people have different belief systems and things. Some believe you can talk directly to God. Some believe you have to go through some kind of mediator. Without getting into all that, having any help I can to get to, spiritual help from above is excellent. So, but yeah, asked God, pretty much, am I doing all right? and can hear God respond that, yes, you're doing fine, and he's glad for my obedience and my willingness to listen and to move forward. So, had a lot of really cool things happen, and
I
you know,
totally
my
have
meditation.
goosebumps. Totally have
Yeah,
goosebumps. I love it.
yeah. I did want to touch on too that through the program, as you said before, I was really solely a dreamer and envisioner. Um, so if I wanted some kind of spiritual breakthrough, I had to go to sleep. I mean, it's so. Uh, but with this, I told my wife, everything's getting easier. I'll notice after doing a meditative session that, you know, boy, I really just kind of slid right in and raised my vibrational level and communicate if I need to communicate, or just, you know, take all that God's white light and energy in, and it's just happened so much easier now. Just even sitting right in the chair and kids screaming and, you know, cartoons in the background. It's hard to do, but it can be done.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. And learning the techniques of what to do and how to do that and doing the exercises. I'm so proud of you. It's just, I just, my heart just overflows with joy when I see you and our other enrolled members go, oh, I don't see visions, I can't see anything, or I don't hear anything. And then a couple weeks later, after beginning and really diving in and giving 100%, I mean, it's up to you guys to really do the work, right? Like, I give you the tools and techniques, but you do the work. And then all of a sudden I hear, I saw a vision. I saw an angel. I heard God tell me something. And oh my gosh, I just want to cry sometimes. I'm just so happy for you guys. I love it. Mm,
it's an awesome, outstanding feeling. It really is.
yeah.
I started the program, and life kind of got in the way, and you set your own priorities. Uh, so I ended up actually taking a break from the program, um, and um, you know, during that time I wasn't pursuing. I was pursuing other things, these worldly things, and not pursuing this kind of spiritual awakening or enlightenment, you know, process. And I wasn't growing spiritually at that point. So, and then I jumped back into the program, and after communicating with you a little bit, and here I am today, you know, meeting angels and talking to spirit guides and giving guidance and getting thumbs up from God, and it's pretty neat.
I love it. That's awesome. Yeah, life happens, and you guys, your family had some really tough stuff happen, and it's, I'm not super stringent. I'm like, oh my gosh, life happens. So if you got to take a break, you take a break. But when you're ready, you come back, and I'm going to give you that personal coaching, right? It's this program's different than just getting a book or paying for a program where you watch videos but you don't get any feedback. It's very important that you get some feedback, that you have somebody that kind of says what to do next, or what did that mean, or what do I do with this? And so I'm glad you came back to finish with that personal coaching, because it is very important that you have that guidance.
Yeah.
Good. Wow. I'm so proud, so excited. I love that you are able to actually see now while you're awake rather than just in dreams, and being able to
Yeah.
see that angel and describe it. And you were so awesome. You even sketched it out to draw it so that you could remember it forever and ever. And I love it. Not all of us are artists. I mean, when I first saw an angel, that's when I started painting. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I got to remember this forever. And that's what helped me on my artistic journey as well. So very
Yeah.
awesome. Wow. Um, how does your family feel? Like, you mentioned your wife. Like, what is she saying, like, with all this amazing things that you're starting to experience?
Oh yeah, well, you know, there's a lot of just the in awe, wow, like that's really cool. This is really something that you're doing. This is, I mean, it's one thing to know somebody like you who can
Yeah.
do these things, but to become a person like that who, and that ability is inside all of us.
Mhm.
So, I firmly believe that, and um, but she's just very excited, very happy. She, has a desire to, you know, finish this program. She started along with me,
Right.
and she's got some things going on, but she wants to finish the program too, and maybe when I complete it, so we could swap duties with the kids,
Right.
and for some free time to go and get off for a while and look at do the course. But it's great. I mean, everybody's happy, everybody's content.
Good.
Um,
That's awesome.
the kids are even know that and Daddy's meditating now, so let's go somewhere else, or let's it's really just a whole neat thing, and the family fully supports it. So
And being a parent too and learning this, it's like twofold. Now you can actually understand if your children are experiencing anything and you can guide them for the rest of their life. I love that.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and I think I've got 3 girls, so I think being intuitive is going to help me as a father.
Yeah. Watch out, Dad.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, I just love your family. They're just beautiful, and I'm so glad you're a part of my life and a part of the program. And gosh, super exciting. I love getting the emails at midnight. Oh my gosh, you're not going to believe what I just experienced. It's so fun.
Yeah.
I love being your coach. So honored. So with that, in wrapping up, if there's someone watching right now or someone watching the replay that's going, man, this New You program, I can relate to Adam. Like, this makes sense. Maybe this is something I should do. If they're on the fence, like, what would you tell them? What would you tell them?
I would say do it. First of all, if you're a guy, don't be scared that there's a majority of women in this class. It's not gender-based training. It's spiritually based training, and so with that, encourage your husbands and your boyfriends to get involved as well if you're watching this, and because it's great for everybody. Second, do the program. This entire experience has been wonderful. There's nothing to worry about, nothing to be afraid or scared of. And even if you do have a little bit of fear, there are ways that we talk about to handle that as far as protection and things are concerned. This whole course has probably been one of the greatest and spiritually most important moments in my life. And the fact that people are even considering this program, they need to realize that that's more than them just wanting to experience something that's pretty neat, a pretty cool gift to use. But, that's your prodding from the divine. That's your spirit team, your angels, your guides telling you that now is your time, and that it's time to step up and refine your gifts that you were given when you were created, and that this is the first step in a long and amazing spiritual journey, and it's definitely a necessary step in my opinion.
That's awesome. Well said. Beautiful. Dang. Yeah, I couldn't have said it better. That's beautiful. Thank you, Adam. Thank you for your time today. And blessings to you. Oh my gosh. I just love seeing you grow, and I hope that you'll come back after you are a graduate and share more.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Absolutely. I'm sure I'll have there.
Yay. I'm sure you will. Oh, that's so excited. Thank you to the viewers for watching us today. If you missed some of the live, go ahead and click the replay here in just a minute. And if this does sound like you, like Adam said, like this, your spirit is prompting you. If you've been feeling nudges, everything happens for a reason. This is where you want to be. It's funny because there's a saying, and I'm probably going to butcher it, but when you're ready, the teacher will come. Have you heard that saying? It kind of goes like that somehow. And I'm honored to be the teacher, but I feel like the divine is working through me with my spirit team, and the Lord just really helping you guys. And so it isn't really all about me. It's just, this is the platform. This is where you're being led to. And so if I can help you, I want to serve. I want to serve in a big way. I want to help even more people this year. So if this isn't you, but you know someone, tag them, add them to the group, bring them in, show them. Maybe this is where they're supposed to be. So thank you guys for watching. PM me. Let's set up a free discovery call and see if this program's a good fit for you. And we'll see you next time. Thank you again, Adam. And
All
we'll
right,
see
bye,
you
everybody.
soon. Bye-bye. Angel blessings, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.